I usually hold an agenda to it, but that's
Do you have an agenda?
We do have an agenda somewhere, right there. Okay.
okay. That's it.
Okay, so next on our agenda is Discover Connecticut Bike Tour, request from Bike Walk Connecticut to have a bike tour, not a race, bike tour through the northwestern Connecticut, including Cornwall, West Cornwall, Cream Hill. This group is an advocacy group that wants to make our Connecticut communities safer and more attractive for cyclists and pedestrians. And what better way to do it than having a bike tour? So they are going to, this is going to be on Sunday, June 23rd, and it's sponsored by the Housatonic, Upper Housatonic Heritage Area and the Bike Work Connecticut. And I think you got the information on this nice colored map.
Might want to put this on the,
Just
And
hold it up in front of the camera.
so that's in June, and you can go 13 miles to 46 miles if you want to do it. So I would make a motion, or if you can make a motion to enable me to sign the letter allowing them to use our roads.
second the motion.
So the request is for this organization to use the town roads
Right,
in this endeavor.
right. It's mostly Cream Hill. It's mostly Cream Hill and River Road in West Cornwall.
And are we, the town, required to do anything?
No, they're providing their own, whatever they call it, traffic direction support. They expect a few hundred riders. So they have support vehicles, no roads to be closed, rest stops. So and these races are great, so why not?
Did they indicate how many hours they thought it would be?
No, but I think it generally runs in the morning, and these folks are fast, so
They're fast.
they're
It's a
fast.
one-way thing, and it looks like on the, going up over Cream Hill and down Cream Hill is one way. so
Right,
it'd
starting to
probably be-
finish at the high school, so I would imagine they're going up Cream Hill, and so I would think they would be out of Cornwall, by mid-morning. So
Okay.
we're the first. Then they get to go up West Cornwall Road. And, Yeah, more power to them. Okay, so any more discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have a tax refund. For let's see, we have $1,280.57 for Salisbury Savings Bank overpaid taxes, and Salisbury Bank and Trust did the same thing, but for $69.81.
Oh, real money.
This is good. In both cases, the property owners made online payments before their banks paid their taxes through escrows. So, anyway, being an honest government, we will turn the money back. So I'll make a motion that we grant these two requests on recommendation of the tax collector. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next is we've got a request from Jennifer Kennison Larson. That I'm writing to you on behalf of my walk MS team, Jen's Journey. Every year we walk to raise money for over 6,000 Connecticut residents that fight MS every day. I'm one of those residents. There are others in the town of Cornwall. All money raised towards research programs that aid for those fighting this disease and a new drug development. All money raised stays in Connecticut. I'm hoping money collected by bottle returns may be donated to my team this year. Every dollar counts, and if the town of Cornwall would help, I know it would help benefit myself and others in town. Thank you for considering this. So,
Where does the money go usually?
where does it goes to charities people with charities, whether it's the Boy Scouts, 8th grade trips.
Oh, so it always goes to
yeah,
charities.
they come to us and ask for permission, and I think we put $1,000 cap on it. But then the transfer station or the people themselves take it to the recycling centers and keep the and then they get the money for that. So there is a motion to approve this request.
I'll make that motion.
I second that motion.
Okay.
And it goes up to $1,000?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think we just limit it to that so that there's more organizations
Yeah.
have the potential to.
Now that I
request
understand it, it makes
Right,
sense.
Right.
Any more discussion? I think this is a great initiative. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Then we have a request from the Girl Scouts asking us to adopt a proclamation of the importance of all girls space offered by the Girl Scouts. It notes that 2019 is the 107th anniversary of Girl Scouts USA, the largest and most successful leadership program for girls in the world. So there is a bunch of whereases and things, and at the bottom of the page it asked me to declare, by the virtue of the authority invested in me, to declare Girl Scout movement and Girl Scout of Connecticut, to applaud them for in declaring March 12th a Girl Scout Day. So, have you seen copies of this? Do you want to read all this, or you can guess what it says? Anyway, that's that. So I'd be glad to sign my name at the bottom of this, as we do still have active Girl Scouts in town.
Do we need a motion to do this?
Yes, something
I move that
to give me
we-
some authority to make this happen.
That Gordon sign this Girl Scout proclamation. And I further urge everyone to buy some Girl Scout cookies from their favorite scout.
Okay.
Those are on sale right now as well.
I'll second that.
Okay, any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So next is we have word from the Cornwall Foundation approving a grant of $1,500 for air quality monitoring missions from the power plant in Dover, New York, known as Cricket Valley. And there's a grant process that we stipulate that we will publicize the grant and use the grant properly. So there's the details of that, and they've also stipulated that we have to get equal amount from another organization, and I believe the Cornwall Conservation Trust has
Already said they would do that.
said they would
yeah.
come up with another 15, which would leave the town with, I believe, $1,500, which we can authorize from the town endowment. So
Oh, good.
so we've gotten this we've gotten a pledge from the Conservation Trust, and we've gotten this from the Cornwall Foundation, so we'll need a motion to accept the Cornwall Foundation grant after you read the details.
Approved for a grant.
Well, I'd like to move that we accept the Cornwall Foundation grant and also the additional $1,500 from the Cornwall Conservation Group, and we'll accept from the town endowment the final $1,500 required for the $4,500 for this machine.
I'll second that, and I have a few questions.
Okay, discussion.
How much is in the endowment? There's-
How much is available?
Well, there's $1,500 available. That
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
that money
yeah, I think
available
there's-
in the
I think there's
endowment?
like 2,000 available
Okay.
currently.
That's good.
Current balance
And the
is
second
like
thing is maybe you can
40,000.
explain, I'm being confused by what this says here. The town of Cornwall approved for a grant in the amount of $300 from the Cornwall Foundation Fund and hereby agrees to use the $1,500 to help. So I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Well, that is a good question. So I'll call up Louise and find out why, if we're using $1,500, the grant is for $300?
It may just be a typo on that, because it does say $1,500 in the other two locations,
Right,
but we should get that. And they told you, I think verbally, it was
Right.
1,500, or you're aware.
yeah,
it
there was another
1,500.
letter that said something like that. Okay, confirm. Okay, so then we'll confirm that the grant is $1,500.
And then one question that came up at the program that we both spoke at, the library, how Cornwall works. Somebody wanted to know where we were going to put this.
Supposedly somewhere in Cornwall Village. It's up to the company that is setting this up to figure out what the best spot is. And there was some things about,
And I think we decided that
Some-
Pine Street had the fewest emissions going on.
but
I really think it's their determination.
Right.
Their determination.
they want to
okay.
have decent airflow around it so it doesn't, get
Yep.
something coming out of the furnace stack or something.
Good.
So, okay, any more discussion on that three-part motion? So that will enable us to get back to that group and tell them we've got it. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So next we have bill payment. Okay?
That's it?
That's about it, yeah. We're meeting again, our regular meeting will be
Tuesday.
next, a week from tonight.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
why she's, yeah, I'm going with it.
Going away, all right, well have fun down south.